Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at BABA, Wynn, and Aapl. On the daily, weekly, monthly time frames, we use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. So let's get right into the chart of BABA. So we had a nice push up 2 days ago. Had pretty good volume on here. You have to respect that. Right into another big pivot around 1169, 111.69, 111.01. Right into it, pull back. Now it's kind of chopping around. Markets were a little bit weak today, so this one barely held on here. 5 cents up, or 19 cents up. We're 5 cents up after hours here. This is, well, actually it stopped. But again, I need to see more evidence of this thing following through here. I just don't want to see 1-2 days up and I'm hopping on board and we're going to 120 no problem. Again, we're back down, a little bit of an inside bar here. Let's see what type of a pattern. If we come right back in, probably going to fall to the 20 MA. And then we'll bounce or see what kind of a pattern it sets up. If you're bullish, you need to get above the 111.69. First area was this one here, which was the 110.43. Came back in, got above it, never confirmed. Boom, we're coming right back in. So let's see what you got, Baba. This is your chance to shine. They'll probably take it into earnings. Then you got a 50-50 shot of going up and down. I'm still thinking if you look on the monthly chart, even if we do go up, how much more are we going to go up? Maybe to the 120 area, maybe 10 bucks, maybe 20. You know, so how much more does this have in it? And you know, ultimately, you have $87 at the 200 or the 20 moving average. So you know, this is just a boom, came back, trying to get up. We're right back into this pivot right here, the 111.69 area, and we'll see. We'll see on the weekly too where this thing closes tomorrow. That will tell us a little bit more as well. If we close back down in here, that will be interesting to me. But we still have an area around 115.87 too, or 07. So still have some areas up. Let's see. This floating pattern here on a little bit of volume. I just think it's suspect, guys. But if you're long, just tighten the stops, and if it moves up, just keep trailing it. Eventually, this will pull back, and then buy back cheaper prices, guys, and go long again. That at least sell. Take some profits. If it comes back down, just add some more again, guys. That's all I'm saying. But we have a short position in BABA. We're doing okay on it, and we'll go from there. Wynn. Wynn still can't make it above the 117.40 area. That's a big area, guys. Pulled back a little bit today. Nothing crazy. Closed at 115.39. So just keeping an eye on it. This is one that was supposedly breaking out, and here we go, getting up through there. But we do have, we have some pretty big resistance up here around 117.40. This is where we're starting to break down. We really have a lot of resistance up here around the 131. So even if it did go up there, make sure if you go short around this area, just make sure you can withstand a $15 stop out. You want to go a little bit higher than that, probably $16, $17 stop out. Do a half position. If it goes up into this area, add another position to it. And if it goes up a little more, you're going to have to stop out. But at least add it, get the cost average. At this point, this thing will be a little bit stretched. Again, though, great bullish pattern. This thing better start going. I mean, this thing should start breaking. This thing should have been here by now. So we're stalling out here. That's talking to me at least. And again, we're still not above that 117.40 area. Even on the weekly close, guys. On the daily, daily just chopping around, kind of popping, and then slowly coming in. We did fill the gap the other day, bounced back up, and now we're slowly coming back in again. So let's keep an eye on that as well. Still above the moving averages, nothing wrong with it. We're up. Let's see here. I wanted to show, what was it on the monthly chart? Yeah, monthly chart. Look at this. I mean, this is down. This is sideways. This is a big bearish pattern, guys, with just a little bit of a retrace. If you go from the high pivot, you're at the 50%. So it could go up to here, but you had some pretty good selling here. And now we're going up on okay volume. It's been up and down, up and down. Now it's trying to break out again on the monthly chart. Still overall bearish, but doesn't rule out we can't go to the 131 to 140 area. If the markets go up. If the markets come down, then we're going to go down first and then maybe the next rally up on this one. So just beware of that. Earnings, again, can change everything. 50-50 shot with earnings. So, that's something too. And you got news coming out, stuff like that. Just like Aapl, they're doing this, they're doing that. They got a new, I don't know, I saw something earlier today. They're doing something. I'm not sure exactly what. But daily chart for us, Aapl, nothing really wrong with it. It is coming back a little bit. We are back below the 20 MA, so that's kind of talking to us a little bit. But let's see if we can pop back above and go on our merry way, or does it do the chop and slop, kill the puts like every other time in this thing, and then just take them to the hole all the way to the end. You know, probably options X, and then they have one more week. You know, to just take care of the remaining ones. You know, so but be careful. If you get a nice pullback on this, take your profits. If you're in some puts. If you're in the short, you know, from up in this area, which, gosh, that would have been a great entry price. Just hold on, guys. If the markets really go, I think easily gap fill around 121. I think this thing could pull easily 21 bucks. Earnings coming up too, 50-50 shot. This thing pops higher, it's a definite short. At least for me. Anything that pops higher on earnings, guys, you got to short it at this point, especially where the markets are right now. Earnings could be the only thing that can save these markets. We'll have to see as the time goes by. Let's look at the weekly on Aapl. Weekly had a little topping tail, so you got to respect that. Pulling back a little bit. Gosh, if we come back down and we close below the 138 area, let's go a little bit lower, 137. That could be telling us lower prices. You are a little extended on the weekly. I can see it pulling back a little bit more, you know, before it actually goes up. But again, markets are strong. This will go up. Markets are weak. This will slowly grind down. Again, we're still above here. We had some follow through. Again, we talked about, come on, push it up. Push it to 150. I want to see this thing keep going. You know, it's been up, what, 10, 11 months right now? Come on. Show me what you got, Aapl. All these high flyers, guys, all of them. You just got to keep an eye on them and just trade them. Trade them. And right now, with the markets at the highs, you know, I'm going to show you one thing. Look at the SPX, guys. SPX are at the all-time highs. You can't, hold on here. You can't go long in stocks if this one's going. Hold on, guys. I'm having some problems here. But this is where we're at, guys. And I show this chart a lot when we do our live sessions here, when I get new people. .com, housing. What do you think is going to happen here? This is the Fed. QE1, QE2, QE3, buying bonds, more stimulus. Oh, this is going to be great. This is all an experiment, guys. We're above this line here, which is big, but I want to see more evidence here that we're strong and this market's supposed to keep going. You look at the weekly too, weekly as well. I mean, look at this, guys. You got to watch this action up here. It's starting to stall out. You're back into the 2400 area. Just keep an eye on these markets, guys. You're still in a strong position above the MAs, but we're really extended. You go back to the monthly. I mean, that's just like the Eiffel Tower, guys. Straight up too. My gosh. But yeah, you have to respect it. Let's see if we come back down. Maybe we come right back down to this trend line, which is priced around 2294. About a $50 drop, so it's not anything drastic, but these are your big areas right now. If this comes back in and starts to break, then you're watching. But honestly, with the 20 MA down here, you could probably come to 2152. You know, I go 2200 first. Got it. You know, there's some areas up here too. You're gonna have some support and some bounces. You got the trend line here too. So just be careful. A lot of these trades we're doing at StockBookie.com, they are shorts, guys. That's what we're doing right now. We're shorting it because the markets are at the highs. We get one nice big pullback for maybe a week or two. All those will come in. We'll cover them all. Then we'll look for spots to go long again. That's what we do. Long or short, we don't really care. We just want to be on the right side of the trade when we take it. Right now, it is short. So. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. I did a video on NVIDIA and AMD and Tesla, so go watch that one. Again, guys, sign up for the free membership. It's free. StockBookie.com. Go sign up. You get email alerts for when we post videos. You get email alerts when we do the live sessions. Those have been really great lately. And a little bit of education, a little bit more, guys. It's free. What do you have to lose at this point? So, again, watch these markets, guys. Anything can happen right now. The SPY as well. SPY still on light volume. Watch volume, guys. Very important. This is a SPY chart. So we're right up into this area too. So there's where we're at. And we're testing that. We had a trend line up there too, and it went right to it and it's pulling back. But again, not enough to see yet. We'll see what tomorrow brings. And we'll go from there. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Follow me on StockTwits, StockBookie.com, of course. And YouTube, you can subscribe to that. That would be great too. Again, I really appreciate it, guys. Hopefully I'm helping some of you traders out there. Thanks for watching my videos. God bless. See you on the charts.